I was born downtown, in our capital. When I recall my homeland, my thoughts are filled with the sights and sounds of the city. But home means something different to each and every one of us. Therefore, I've decided to visit every place where our citizens call home. The Kingdom of Erusea is a land of diversity. Each region has its own unique and special culture.
Welcome back to Let's Play Ace Combat 7.
Bustin' makes me feel good.
The destruction of one of their arsenal birds has significantly reduced the scale of Erusea's air defense network. Ocean forces have moved into the areas where we gained air superiority and freed over half of the Eusian continent. However, Erusea is feeling the pressure and is reacting by attempting to activate the ballistic missile base in the suburbs of Sierraplata. For the past 72 hours, they've put the resources and people into action and have already entered the final stages of a launch. The missile silo is deep underground. To destroy it, we'll need a bomber to drop a huge deep penetration bomb in a precise place. Unfortunately, that airspace is thick with clouds at the moment, so it'll be difficult for a bomber to hit the target accurately. Normally, we'd wait for the weather to clear, but with the situation being what it is, we don't have that option. So, we will be the bomber's eyes and find the missile silo. You'll all be equipped with targeting pods instead of special weapons. We need you to fly at low altitude and visually identify which silo they're activating, then acquire it with your targeting pod. Once you press the firing switch, the bombers will drop their payload based on the location data provided by the targeting pod. You will need to keep the silo in the center of your sight until the bomb hits its target, or else it will miss entirely. It takes a high level of airmanship to properly guide these bombs to their targets while flying the plane. Naturally, we assume the enemy has positioned anti-air artillery and aircraft in the area of operations, so stay alert. Additionally, we suffered human and material losses in the last battle, so Cyclops Squadron will sit this one out. Trigger, it's up to you to make this work with just Strider Squadron.
Well, it only took them 20 years, but hey, at least Project Ace has finally figured out how to make a fun gimmick mission.
Practice makes perfect.
Although, I think a lot of that just comes down to just having a really awesome background track for this mission, so it tricks your brain into thinking you're having fun.
I actually legitimately do like this mission. Also, I kind of have a bit of a weird thought. I wonder if Jamieson Price, I wonder if that's the same briefing guy from, what was it, 5?
It is the same briefing guy from 5. Yeah, Jamieson Price is, it's definitely the same voice actor, but yeah, it's basically, it's all in your head if you think it's the same briefing guy from 5 as character-wise.
Yeah, that's what the question was more for, but yeah. I don't know. It'd be fun.
Yeah, for the sake of consistency, yeah, I'd like to think that it's the same guy.
What's
yeah,
this
so
toy?
Basically,
Triangle.
So yeah, the good old F-22B, the failed bomber strike variant of the F-22 Raptor, part of the most recent DLC package release at the time of this recording for the game, because they're putting more shit out for it eventually.
Oh, and that just reminds me, actually, too, not to date the video anymore, but they're apparently working on more Ace Combat.
Yep.
And that is exciting. Thank you, Ace Combat 7.
Yes, thank you for selling literally 3 million copies and saving the series.
It's actually kind of funny, too, because recently, as in last month and a half or so, I actually finished watching out the X videos. And one of the last planes you flew in that one was, well, the 22B.
Yep, and basically I said, like, oh yeah, this thing's never fucking showing up in Ace Combat again, and then the DLC was immediately announced for it.
Oh, I'm so ready to jam out, though.
Erusea only has 5 IRBM silos in total. Therefore, the enemy's made a number of fake
So,
silos to try
as you can
to
see here on the minimap, there's a secondary gimmick to this mission, as Longcaster's explaining right now, so...
tell the difference.
There's a fuck ton of targets on here, but only a few of them are real, and they spawn in 3 particular patterns. There's an A pattern, a B pattern,
The targeting pods. You'll need to
And-
choose weapons first. Try to align the missile silo with a circle of
a C pattern. So, basically, each of these patterns has effectively like a 1 in 3 chance, or 33% chance of spawning, and it's completely random every time. And they always spawn in either one of these 3 patterns. So, the first silo here is always a gimme. This one, no matter what spawn pattern you're on, it is always going to be real.
train on that silo until the payload is delivered.
But the fake ones are going to be scattered around based on, again, which route that you're on. So, if you are going for, like, the medal for this mission, the Clairvoyant achievement, yeah, you're probably going to want to get familiar with these various spawn patterns, because this will definitely help you clear the mission in the required amount of time to get it.
You nearly had an accident.
Oh,
I
I know.
I was just kind of like sitting here. Is he really turning that way?
Yep. Okay. But anyways, this second silo here, this one is going to be the determinant factor in which path you're on. So if it's real, we're on A or B, and if it's fake, we're on C. So... C. But the good news is we've already got 1 of 4 taken out because of that first one, and basically, yeah, 2, 3, and 4, or 2, yeah, the remaining ones anyway, I can't do math, are basically all on a relatively close together path to one another, so, like, if you're going for the Clairvoyant one, really, the C path is kind of the one that you kind of want to have spawn, just because, like, it is the one with, like, the least number of bombs you have to drop in order to, like, actually figure out which route you're on and which way to the target to go.
They don't appear to be going after our bomber. Take them out if they interfere with our mission.
That's actually something I didn't know, is that about the patterns. I reckoned it was random, but I didn't realize.
Formation changes every mission.
Oh yeah, no, I thought it was random too, so, like, the first time that I did this, I took, like, probably, like, the entirety of the time amount that you're given.
Target eliminated.
But yeah, once I figured out that, okay, there's an actual pattern to all of these spawns, like, it just trivialized the mission for me.
And with all the AA, like, on the ground, and the interceptors, just ignoring all of that, like you're doing here, it seems, it's just...
The sky feels open.
There's only one mission worse for missile warnings.
Oh yeah, the Harriers are a fucking nightmare in this mission, so yeah, there's a reason why I'm taking the time out to, to take out all the anti-air, and I'm already at 99% damage. Because, yeah, like, I took the F-22B out for this mission just primarily to show it off, because, like, I'm running out of planes to, like, get through the further into the game we go, but, yeah, this one is kind of not suited to a mission like this. Because, like, it's slow, it can't turn for shit.
Punch 2.
Like, it's just a big dumb triangle, so, like, it's a perfect target even though it's allegedly a stealth plane.
Watch your chaff and flare supply. Target hit.
Seem to be making do just fine at, 1 hit point left.
In gun range.
Oh yeah, welcome to the rest of the video, basically. But yeah, no, I really should have brought the automatic fire extinguisher part for this one, just to to slowly repair the damage over time.
Oh, on my first playthrough, that thing was actually a savior. Then I went and did something stupid like Ace Mode no damage.
Oh god. I mean, you can still get that achievement on easy.
No, but I had to do it on Ace Mode or else my gamer credentials wouldn't work.
5 minutes remaining.
In all seriousness, no, that was actually a very fun challenge, even if it took a while on a couple of missions.
Trigger! Enemy has a rocket!
Oh god, yeah, no.
I'm sure you can figure out which ones were the trouble ones.
I'm guessing Long Day was one of them.
Yep.
Yeah, that's usually the roadblock that ends a lot of these no damage runs for people.
Hit! Target destroyed.
Yeah, that one, and one toward the middle, one toward the end.
There's only one silo remaining.
I'm like a wolf that's been let off its leash. These guys won't know what hit him. I thought you were a bird free from its cage.
Also, I love how much they just dunk on count in this mission too.
Oh yeah. Like, I've said this a couple of times, like over the course of like, if not the LP, but just like talking to like the various commentators that I've had on here, but basically, like, Count is my favorite Ace Combat wingman now.
Oh yeah.
Alert! We've detected an
Like,
IRBM
it used to be Pixie, but just Count came along and knocked him right off his throne.
Oh hey, we're back to Avalon.
Not from the silos?
Yeah. Oh god, speaking of Ace Combat Zero.
Shoot it down before it reaches critical altitude.
Also, this is the Infinity version of that mission, where you actually have to chase down the fucking missile.
Oh yeah. Also, I can't get over how good, like, so the track in the mission itself is really good, but this B-side version of it is just also incredible.
Oh yeah, the panic mode version of it.
Mhm.
Just like the composers talked about, like, the feel that they wanted to go for Magic Spear 1 was just like, that feeling of just fun and freedom, and then in Magic Spear 2, just the sudden panic of responsibility.
The respirator breathing sound adds to it, I think.
Hostiles. All aircraft
It's a nice touch. I like it.
Yep. And that's just, again, just moving a hand up and down the guitar strings, just making that sound.
Yeah,
But also...
oh, huh. Well, that happened.
So, yeah, if you're at 99% health or damage, don't get too close to the missiles, because when they explode, they will kill you.
I think one of the no damage attempts on this mission actually had that happen. And I was like, well, crap.
That's like, serves you right for flying after a big giant-ass nuclear, possibly, like, heavy ordnance explosive, and then being right up in its face as it goes off.
Yeah.
Like, I appreciate that, like, you're immune from the horrific damage that your own weapons cause, but, like, anything else exploding anywhere near you does splash damage.
But yeah, to go back to that, like, I actually thought they recorded someone breathing. I didn't realize it was guitar strings. That's actually pretty neat.
Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's either all instrumental or all synthesizer, but,
will soon reach critical altitude.
but like, yeah, you can do that kind of, like, breathe in, breathe out effect by just, like, sort of running your hands up along and up and down the neck of a guitar, really, with the strings.
I was cutting it pretty close. I was starting to get a little nervous.
You're telling me you had us flooding up here, and there wasn't even anything we could do about it. Glad we were partnered with you on this operation.
That went about as expected. Be sure to include in the report how much ass I kicked while off the company commander's leash. Roger that, and I'll be sure to include all the crap you said about Wiseman, too.
God, like, for as much as I love Count, Jaeger's up there, too.
I think all of the supporting cast in this game is pretty good.
Oh god, yeah, no, like, if they're doing more missions, like, I really hope they do more LRSSG stuff, because that cast is just great.
Very well without your unit commander. We are now preparing for the final stage of our long-range operation, seizing the capital.
Alright, well, we're on the home stretch now. looks like things are gonna hopefully go quite swimmingly. Just hope we don't run into any complications, like, say, a lunatic with a submarine or something.
How would that happen?
A month has passed since the Erusian declaration of war, and as the conflict escalates,
Hey, Alex.
now threatens
Think there'll be any movement?
International Space Elevator. We join our correspondent.
No. Chances of regaining control of the space elevator are at 35%.
No. I'm talking about the submarine that was missing, and its captain.
No movement in the 215 days since their transfer to the reserve fleet.
And this follows Erusea effectively declaring most of the Eusian continent and up to 80% of the IUN bases there to be under its
Erusia's pretty
control.
fired up. Are they really gonna do nothing with that crazy weapon?
Define crazy. The captain and his ship aren't part of the Erusian combat doctrine.
Yeah, and that's exactly the problem. Maybe it'd be different if there was some big upset. Just maybe. Ooh, I saw this video at our cafeteria in college. That was 2004, so I was 15.
Both a boast and an analogy, right, David?
This is around the time I got this job.
With our own former President Harling instrumental in the reconstruction project.
Which reminds me, that document's release was slated for this year, no?
No, 2020.
Ah, yes, the Balkan War scandal, in which Osea allegedly
they're going back quite a bit.
annexed Belka's southern territory.
You know, I like the crazy weapons of this era. The ones made by the South Balkan Munitions Factory.
They're still giving technical assistance to Erusea.
And so now, if the Austrian government
Yeah,
plans on
the Osea, too. We're all pawns in their great
they have
game,
no choice
including
but to
this
fight
guy.
against its world-class defense system, the Arsenal Bird.
The media got wind of Harling's whereabouts. Whoa, someone just slipped past the space elevator's radar network. Does that raise our chances of success?
No, still 35%.
Well, what if the guy who just flew right in was really crazy?
Define crazy. Still standing at 35%. If you can quantify the uncertainty for me, I can recalculate with higher precision.
Either way, there's gonna be an upset.
We'll bring you more information on
Things are finally going to move.